Happy Thursday! Happy Thursday! Happy Thursday to your baby! Yes, happy Thursday, y'all. Look, I'm trying to wait, make sure my light don't go out. So you guys, there we go. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you very much. Thank you very much for clicking on my video and watching the video and the ads till the end. Yes, thank you for watching it till the end. Yes, you guys, like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button, y'all. It don't cost anything. Help your girl out, okay? Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified when your girl upload another video or when I go live. Okay? That's it, y'all. And share. Don't be stingy. Share that shit. Okay? Look, you guys, today I am bringing to you guys another movie review. Yes, and I'm excited because I'm juiced about this movie. And you guys know I am a movie buff. But there hasn't been any movies that I've been interested in, you know. And I'm going to start going to watch all of them anyway. But this movie is called Queen and Slim, you guys. And this movie did not get a lot of, they didn't have a lot of advertising for this movie. It wasn't a lot of publicity about the movie. They talked about it, but it wasn't a lot of, publicity about it, you know. But it kind of reminds you of the Black Bonnie and Clyde. It gave you that kind of feel, okay? This movie, I'm going to start off by saying, go see it. This, I give it 10 stars, okay? Forget 5, 10. This was a good movie. Now, it had black writers and black producers, okay? The director that directed this movie directed a couple, I think 2 of Beyonce's videos, okay? Now, Queen. Now, what I like about this movie, and I took some notes to make sure I touch on every single thing. Now, one thing about me when I do my movie reviews, I'm not going to spoil it, but I am going to give you some good insight on the movie, okay? Really good insight. So the movie, basically, it touched on police brutality, okay? It touched on social injustice. The systematic racism, that's what it touched on. Police brutality, okay? The systematic racism and social injustice. It touched a lot on that, okay? The movie Queen, the one who played Queen, her name is Twin... where is it? Her name is Twin Flames. Okay. Her character, basically, her character was, she had a wall up. Okay. Black women with their walls up, trying to protect their emotions. Okay. The love that she had gotten from Slim was unexpected. Okay, she had her walls up. She was protecting herself. She's been hurt a lot in the past. She had a hard childhood, okay? Now, she was a lawyer. She got herself out of poverty, okay? She became a lawyer, okay? A black young lawyer. And she met Slim. Slim was trying to get with her. And she went on a date with him. Now, she was avoiding him at first, and then she went on a date with him, and that's when the stuff happened. I'm not going to tell you what happened because I want you to see the movie. But when they left the restaurant from that first night is when everything went down, okay? And I will say this, it's all because I know on the trailer it showed that, okay? So yes, it was an officer he was wrong, y'all. Okay, it's one of them type of things. Don't get caught driving while being black. One of those type of things. And it escalated from a simple stop, and it escalated into something that it shouldn't have been, but it escalated. And it was all because of police brutality. A lot of police, and I like this movie because they touched on the social, injustices of what's going on today with black people, with cops, pulling you over for a stupid reason, for just on GP, and then they just start doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Okay, that's how it basically is, and in the movie, and the movie. I'm telling you, you guys, this movie had me on the edge of my seat, okay? Because it made you angry, then it made you cry, it made you sad, and it made you laugh a little bit on some parts. It touched every emotion that you can think of, okay? But it made you angry. For me, as being a black person, it made me angry. Because they really touched a lot on what's going on with these police officers and with this racism, and the social injustice that we endure in everyday life. And it touched on that. And then it kind of made you feel like the black Bonnie and Clyde. She was more. Now, Queen was more, I'm not going to say tougher, but she was more game to start doing stuff, whereas he was more reserved, okay? Now, his character, he was a nice guy, nice working guy. He worked a regular job. He lived a simple life. He was raised by, his parents were a little bit older. He was raised in a church. He wasn't a thug at all, okay? Now, she wasn't a thug, but she came from that life, her family, okay? She came from that life. So, and then by her being a lawyer, she knew the laws. She knew what the police was doing was wrong, okay? The movie soundtrack, fire. The movie was based around, I think, around the 80s, okay? They played a lot of songs in the 80s. The vehicles, I love me some old school cars. The vehicles were like in the 80s, okay? And the rims on the car, they had them 20s on the car, but you can tell because of the rims were the older type of rims, back in the day, in the 80s. And so the feel of the movies was in the 80s. The music that they played, the soundtrack, fire. I'm going to download that soundtrack. The soundtrack is fire. The soundtrack was fire. The costumes, the way they dressed is right on time. The atmosphere of the whole, in the theater, everybody was just like into this movie. Okay, it was a good movie. I mean, and I looked around, because, I'll be analyzing everything. I looked around, there was a lot of older white people watching this movie. There was a lot of different ages and races that was really into this movie and really got into it and clapped when it was over. Okay. What else did I want to say? The writers. And one of the reasons why it wasn't out there like that, they didn't get a lot of notoriety. They all put their money together. They put their money together and did this movie. The producers, the writers, the directors, they all put their money in on this movie. All black. All black. Black writers, black producers, black directors. This movie was good, you guys. Let me turn my light back on. Okay, I'm back. This movie, I would recommend you going to see. And if you ever buy DVDs. You know how when your cable go off and you ain't got no cable or no internet, okay, and you get to pulling out your DVDs, your collection. You only watch it when you ain't got no service. Oh, this would be one that I would recommend you buying and putting it in your DVD collection, so when your TV go off, when your cable go off, you have a movie to watch. It's watchable a couple of times. I mean, I feel like really going back to watch it again, but I'm not. I've seen it all, you know. I took notes about this movie. I want to touch on Queen, okay? And I know I said that her character, she fell in love with Slim. The love was unexpected. She had her walls up, okay? She's been through a lot in her life, and she's seen a lot, and she's endured a lot. And she had this tough exterior, but he broke it. He broke her in. He broke it down. When they was on the run, he broke it down. He broke into that wall that she was holding up, and she let herself love. Oh, the movie was wonderful. And then he was so reserved, he started getting tough. Because at first he was like, I ain't touching that. And I ain't going to say what he said, you know, what he did. He wouldn't. He couldn't do it. Towards the end, oh, he had her back. Okay, the movie, I give it a 10 stars. Even though it's only 5, I give it 10. That movie was good. Down to the soundtrack, the storyline. The only thing I could say negatively, and it's not really negative, it's just I wish it didn't end the way it ended. And I'm not going to spoil it. But I just wish that it could have ended a little bit differently. I wish they could have, I don't want to spoil it. I might spoil this a little bit. I wish that the way it ended was fine. But I just wish they could have made it to their destination before it ended the way it ended. If they could have just enjoyed the freedom a little bit longer. You know, a lot of these other movies, you know, it's always black people always dying in the beginning and excuse me, dying in the end, didn't get to enjoy the money. You know, all the other movies, that's the only thing I wish they could have at least got to their destination, enjoy themselves for a few days before it happened the way it happened. I'm not going to really tell you how it happened, but it was good, you know, and I was impressed at how the directors and the writers and producers just put their money together, because I didn't see a lot of previews about this movie. They didn't advertise it like that. They didn't promote it. Let me say that. It wasn't a big promotion about this movie. It wasn't. I mean, you might see something here and there, but it wasn't a big promotion. And they put their money together, and they did a good job. The writers, the directors, the actors, they did a good job. And the guy, Slim, he played in the movie Get Out. Okay. And he did a good job. I mean, I am just juiced about this movie, and I hope you guys go see it. I mean, the things that they touched on, yeah, I already said all that. Yeah, I said everything. The movie, it was good, you guys. It really was. And I don't know. It just, watching the movie and them hitting on those subjects, the police brutality and the social injustice and racism, the systematic racism that we go through. It was heartfelt, but it was real. It was heartfelt, but it was real. You know what I'm saying? And I just love the way they how they fell in love with each other. He always liked her, but I love the way that they they fell in love with each other. She opened up and trusted him. And she let her wall. He broke through her walls and that movie was good, you guys. Queen and Slim. Y'all need to go check it out before it leaves the theaters. Okay, because I don't think it's gonna be in there long. Okay, and they already are reducing the out here. I don't know about anywhere else, but at first, when the movie first came out, they had like 6 or 7 showing times. It's down to 3 showing times, and once they start reducing the showing times, it's gonna slowly be leaving the theater. I suggest you go see it in the theater, because in the theater, you get all the big sound effects. You can hear everything. You get the sound effects, big screen sound effects. I mean, a lot of the sound effects, I mean, I felt like I was there. You know, with a lot of the scenes, I got mad at him for a couple of things that he did. Like, why did you give him that? I'm not going to say it, you guys. Y'all need to go see this movie. I'm not going to say no more. But I am going to say, if you go see that movie, download that soundtrack. That soundtrack is fire, baby. The cars, the vehicles, the old school vehicles. Oh, that movie was good, y'all. That movie was good. And I love the fact that they let her be natural. She wasn't this beautiful, you know, it wasn't no colorism type of thing. She was dark-skinned. She was black. She was dark-skinned. Short hair. Took them braids out. Okay? She was, I mean, this tall stature, you know, of a woman. Lawyer. Black. Dark-skinned. Black. Okay? With her regular old nappy hair. Lawyer. Talked very well. Okay. Oh, the movie was good, y'all. I'm telling you. Go see that movie. Queen and Slim. Fire. Fire. I'm telling you, you guys. But anyway, I am drinking a mocha this morning. I'm feeling good. That movie, I thought, whenever you go to a movie, and you still think about those characters, you still think about the movie after you left, that's a good movie. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. And I'm just hope that the directors and the writers, that they can go further. That I pray that they'll be able to do more projects and get out there even more, okay, and get out there even more. I just love the fact how they put their money together and they made it happen, and the movie was good. The movie was good. Anyway, you guys, I'm not going to keep going on and on about that, but I encourage you to go see it. I encourage you to buy it and put it in your little collection, so when your cable go off, look, I'm going to keep it 100. When the cable off and the internet is off and you can't watch no programs and you dig through your little stash of DVDs, oh, that would be one you want to pop back in. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And yes, sir. Look here, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And what do I always say when I end my videos? Hold your head up. Put your chest out, okay? Don't be walking around with your nose all stuck in the air, all twisted up. Because you feeling the way you feeling. No, we ain't gonna do that today, y'all. That ain't gonna happen today, y'all. We're gonna keep a smile on our face regardless of what we're going through. Regardless of what we're going through. You know, and you guys, honestly, I'm going through something right now. I'm going through something right now, and I really am. And we all are. We all have something that we're dealing with, that we're fighting through, that we're trying to work on. And it's hard, you guys. It is. And it's hard to stay motivated. It's hard to stay encouraged. But we have to. We have to stay encouraged. We have to encourage ourselves with, because I don't have a lot of people encouraging me and riding for me and being proud of me. I didn't get a lot of that from my parents. I didn't have parents that told me that they were proud of me. The parents that I had always told me the things I did wrong, always pointed out my mistakes, you know. they didn't give me a lot of encouraging words, okay? I got my encouraging words from other people, and I still am to this day. I have people that don't believe in me with my channel, with my family, haven't even, they come watch and then they laugh, you know. I have people that don't even, in my family, I'm being really transparent right now, that don't believe in me with my vision is, what my dream is, you know. And it's sad that I can't even rely on family members to just subscribe to my channel. They watch me and be like, oh, Tracy, don't even believe in me. Don't believe in my dream. Don't believe in it. And it's hurtful. It's hurtful, you know. And so when you have a dream and you have a vision, just as long as you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. And I'm learning how, you guys, I'm learning how to pat my own self on the back. I'm learning how to pop my collar and keeping it moving. I'm learning that, you guys. And we all have to do that. We do. So with that being said, don't walk around with your head hung low. Okay, hold your head up regardless. Okay, if you want to hold your head down low, if you want to go into a pity party, do it at home, in the privacy of your own home. Don't do it out here. Don't give people more ammunition to use against you, to talk about you and laugh at you. They want to see you down. They want to see you hurting. They want to see you low like that. People get it. They thrive on your failures, on your downfalls. They thrive when you fall. They do, because they're miserable within themselves. They're not happy with themselves. So when they see that you're down and everything, it makes them feel better. Don't give them that. Don't give them that. Keep it to yourself. Go home with that crap. Cry at home. Hold your head down at home if you just have to do it. Don't do it out here. Do that in the privacy of your own home. Let that be a private thing. You know what I'm saying? But keep your head up no matter what. Pat your own self on the back. Okay? Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. Okay? Believe in your visions. Believe in your goals. Believe in who you are. Okay? Don't worry about what nobody else does. You know, if they don't believe in you, you know, if they don't support your dreams, as long as you support them, that's all that matters. My daughter supports me, my dreams. My cousin supports my dreams. Okay, that's all that matters. Okay, you guys. Okay, keep your head up, you guys. Keep a smile on your face regardless of what you're going through. It'll make you feel better. Okay? Don't let nobody steal your joy. We work so hard to have joy. Okay? Don't just give it away. And don't take nobody else's because you feeling the way you feel it. It works both ways. It works both ways, you guys. Okay? Look here. I'm going to end this video, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.